I always thought the strangest thing about my roommate was her sleepwalking, until last night, when I caught her hunched over our kitchen table, dragging a knife through the wood and looping jagged symbols. I'd always shrugged off her nocturnal wanderings, but this time, when I switched on the light and the pattern glared back at me, I felt a cold spike of recognition. The marks matched the faded scars on my forearm, those same eye shapes I'd had since childhood, the ones I'd never really questioned. I laughed it off to her the next morning, but I couldn't shake the unease worming through my mind. I started documenting her nightly routines, filming her with my phone and comparing the symbols she left behind. Each night, she'd carve a fresh set, always copying the pattern on my skin with eerie precision. I dug out old photos and realized the scars had changed over time. They were growing, twisting further along my arm, mirroring the evolution of the carvings. My roommate denied everything, even as I showed her the footage, her eyes blank and distant, lips moving in silent, unfamiliar words. Desperate for answers, I reached out to my estranged mother, who always dodged questions about my early childhood. When I finally cornered her, she went pale and whispered about a ritual the doctors suggested after I survived a high fever at age 3. She remembered nothing about symbols, only that the hospital had kept me for 3 nights, and that I'd come home with bandages she wasn't allowed to remove. That night, I found my roommate Bridget at the table, her hand hovering over my arm, the knife trembling. I tried to pull her away, but her grip was like ice. She pressed the blade to my oldest scar, and suddenly, I felt the memory flood back, the cold hands restraining me, the chanting in the hospital room, the searing pain. As my roommate finished the final mark, her eyes snapped open, and I saw, just for a moment, my own terrified face reflected in hers. The symbols glowed faintly on the table and on my skin, and I knew then, whatever the ritual had been, it hadn't ended. It was only just beginning.